Great. So how does this work? Basically, if you're not familiar with Notion, it looks like the left-hand side. So this is a Notion blog post. And then on the right-hand side, you see that Notion post inside of monetized in a paywalled state. So it says this content is available for purchase, unlock to purchase it. And the way that this works is we've introduced a new concept in Notion, which is what we call the pay line. So everything above the pay line is a preview for non-paying members, and everything below the pay line is something that only paid members can see. In this case, we've also included some extra information about the lock associated with this paywall. And we'll see more about how to configure that. So when you click on that button, Unlock NFT, it'll bring up a screen that looks a little bit like this on the left. You would go through sort of a traditional lock purchase flow with MetaMask. When that flow completes, then you're an owner of a key that gives you access to that content. And so you'll see something that looks a little bit like on the right. It says below is premium, and this is the unlocked version of that page. Cool. All right. A little bit about the Notion payline syntax. This is really the only new thing that is new with the integration on the Notion side. So essentially what you do is you add a divider, and then you write either paid monetized or paid unlock and the lock address. Those two things are the way that we then tell Notion that the screen is divided up into these two premium and preview sections. And with that, let's look at it in action because it's much more fun in action. If you haven't used it, I really highly recommend looking at it because it's a really easy no-code way to get data onto the web. And so here, I have something that I lifted from the Unlock website and have added this pay line right here. I put it into monetized, and then within monetized, we're loading that Notion page. And if you wanted to purchase it, you could start purchasing, and it would go through that sort of flow that you might expect. I'll cancel that for right now. One of the interesting things about Notion is that you can actually update it in real time, and it will publish those updates right away. So I've added a few more exclamation marks right here. Within monetized, we don't have that concept. We actually have a concept of publishing. So this yellow area right here is the publisher view, and we'll dive into that in a little bit more. But as soon as you make a change and you want to publish those changes, you have to press this refresh button and then update that and make that available to the public. So as soon as you do that, then this incognito window over here is representing an anonymous viewer that can then see the change. So that's pretty exciting.